Bodega Boys.
WFAN with Mike and the Mad Dog.
Hey, Mike, first time, long time. I got a call about, I don't know if you saw the press conference with Charles Oakley. He said that Patrick Ewing, didn't do enough to carry the Knicks back in the 90s. And I think, that's just a ludicrous statement, as anyone who has eyes saw. But, you're the Pope of sports, so I would like to get your take on the situation.
Well, I mean, I when it comes to Charles Oakley, he's a staple in the organization. So typically you would pay mind to his comments. In this case, I tend to semi-agree with him. This opens up a bigger question about Patrick Ewing's actual ethnicity, because we all know Jamaicans are very industrious, hardworking people. So it makes no sense as to why he would be such a schlub on the court. So that's my take on that. Mine's get this guy off the fucking phone.
Hey, Mike, hi, how you doing? My name's Jerry from Staten Island. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. Like, how are you gonna say Patrick Ewing? Patrick Ewing did the finger roll. Patrick Ewing carried this team on his back. Like, why would you even say that?
Hey, let me stop you right there. That's exactly what he did. He did a finger roll. Okay. You're 7 feet tall. What are you doing finger rolling? You're supposed to dunk the basketball, or at least shoot the little fadeaway thing that you did. Okay? All right? And this is getting me upset. This is starting to get me upset because I like to play cards with Charles Oak on the weekends, okay? And I agree with him. And if you don't agree with me, then fuck you. And you know what? Pardon me. I apologize for using the language. The app is $8.99. It's an adult-only app. Okay? All right, next caller. I'm done with this guy. Next caller, please.
Yeah, hi, Mike.
How you doing? You sound a little zesty. How you doing?
This is Pat from Fairfield.
Hey,
I don't want to bother you with the. I'm sorry, I have a throat condition. I talk.
I hope it's not the corona.
It's that's what I called to talk to you about. The virus is affecting a lot of communities, particularly Latinos.
That's right.
And I just want to know, do you still bang with your man Trump and his handling of the situation? I know you're a big fan of him and you're an idiot, and you have just been sucking his cock for a couple of years now.
That is correct.
I want to know if you're continuing, wrap his balls around, your tongue with it and slapping his big white cheeks. Okay, I'm hanging up.
That's absolutely correct. You were right to a certain extent, but now these things are serious. It's Corona, people. Stay in your homes. What is wrong with you people? You're telling me that you place the importance of getting a macchiato over the importance of your Nana Bella? Huh? What is wrong with you people? It's Corona. You know what? Do the drop. This is episode 198, the most dangerous podcast in the world. I'm out of sorts. Back after this. Do the drop.
You're listening to The Audio Art, the most dangerous podcast in the universe. Live from Milk Studios. Do the drop.
Yeah, the Quarantine Boys in the building, formerly known as the Bodega Boys. We are now transient podcasters, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we are trans. Okay, problematic right there. Right off the rip. Yo, it's your boy Jesus Nice and the Kid Miro. Coming to you live from our respectable compounds, bringing you episode 198 of the Art, like Quarantine Art.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, because like a lot of y'all are saying on the social media platforms, we are providing content when others are not. There's a dearth.
Think about this. The U.S. government is not providing for citizens, but we are. Therefore, Bodega Hive is better than U.S. government. Therefore, because we are sovereign citizens, we didn't respect the U.S. government anyway. We are now doing martial law, which is not martial law, which has a T. This is martial law. If your name is Marshall, you gotta stand up. You gotta do like Ludacris said. Stand up.
That's right. All y'all marshals out there, every single one.
Except for you know which one.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
If
not
you're
that guy.
currently located in 313, please.
Put your hands up and follow me. Yeah, okay.
Maintain quarantining, okay?
Yes, please stay in the house, away from microphones.
Yo, as always, shout out to Cash App. Rest in peace to Milk Studios, which is gone, right? Yo, not yet, but by the time we get out of here, I don't know.
So sorry. So the last visual art that y'all saw at Milk Studios, cherish it. It's the last one. You know what I'm saying? Sad.
By the time we start the visual art again, we're gonna have the wild Justin Bieber doobie. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be wild. I'm gonna
have the neck tattoo that Coco Crisp had that had like the arrow sticking out of it. I'm bringing it back. Everyone was like, yo, you play baseball, you're gonna slide with an arrow in your neck? He was like, yo, mind your business. Matter of fact, I'm getting cornrows. All right? Anaheim in the house. How you feel?
Yo, shout out to Coco Crisp, but biggest shout out to his parents for obviously being weed heads. Because I'm like, yo, you gotta be smacked to be like, yo,
Coco Crisp,
yo, that's mad funny, right?
If by the way you picked your kid's name is you and the mother giggled, no, that's not it.
That's not it.
We gonna kill niggas. Let's name him. Let's name him Jordan 4, but spell 4 F-O-R-E.
And he was bug out.
And he was born Saturday morning. They gonna be sick. Triple entendre. Don't even ask me how.
Oh shit, don't even know about the sneakers app. It's going hit crazy.
Our last name is Intine, right? Name this nigga Quar.
Quarren,
Oh shit. The jokes don't stop.
Yo.
That's how your kid end up in therapy. Your kid end up in therapy crying and shit.
Yeah, my dad named me Jordan 4.
I hate it.
No, people are calling me StockX at school.
It's even worse because my dad died when we went to a Foot Locker and some Adidas fell on him. He died from Boost. He boosted to death. It was Boost technology. The Boost technology is really light, so it took a lot of shoes to kill him.
You gotta have mad Boost gotta follow you for you to be crushed to death by Boost.
You gotta be underneath like 5 metric tons of Boost. And even then, you're like, hey, this doesn't feel so bad.
Yo, it's all right. Like I sprained my finger, but
you just breathe in and they all lift up. You're like, oh shit.
You easily just think your way out. Like, yo, what is that? Is that cotton balls?
Shout out to Adidas. Shout out to Wex. Because all the people who work in an industry that no longer matters, sneakers. Guess what? The idea of putting on a different pair of sneakers to walk from my bedroom to my living room is sad. I'm not going to do that. All I'm wearing is a pair of dirty Timbs around the house. You never know. So
I'll be honest with you. I've been barefoot for I want to say going on 4 weeks. My feet look like the rock monster from Neverending Story. Remember that
Rock Monster. Oh, that's Rock Lobster.
Rock Lobster.
It's different. The Never-Ending Story.
I need a motherfucking Falcor right now to get me the fuck out of here, bro. I'm losing my mind. I haven't left. Because I'm taking this Corona shit very seriously, and I'm not leaving my house at all. Like I'm going to my yard. I'm not even going out front no more. Like I'm leaving packages out there. I'm opening packages on a stoop, and then just throwing the shit right in the recycles. Like, I'm on some super paranoid shit. I don't know if it's the weed or what, but I'm just like, yo, nobody's leaving the house. Nobody's like, yo, put your hands on my eyes. Because everybody, wash your fucking hands. I wish I could see how ashy my hands are right now, dog.
Shout out to the sponsor, Burt's Bees Hand Lube. I've been using that. That shit is heavy. Before, I was like, yo, this shit is too wet. Now this shit is like, nah. Like, my hands be sounding like good pussy when I'm lubricating it.
Hey,
like,
yo. Ow.
My neighbor be knocking on my door like, yo, can I get some of that mac and cheese? I'm like, that's my hands.
That's my hands, homie.
That's my hands.
I'm not administering back shots right now. It's my hands.
No,
relax. Relax.
Oh. Shout out to the U.S. Postal Service. They're trying to shut that down, which is very bad because we're getting all our packages right now through the mail. But
also, you would be eliminating mad jobs. What are you doing? Like, are you getting paid? Are they still going to get paid? Like, if you
they want to. They want to get rid of the jobs because they want to privatize mail because all of Trump's friends own like FedEx and shit like that. Because we all know how easy it is to send a package through FedEx.
Oh yeah, it's mad easy.
FedEx be like, yo, I'll be like, yo, make sure this lands on Wednesday? They're like, yeah, I got this on Thursday. You be like, excuse me? What? I was like, yeah, I got you Friday.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's gonna be there.
You said Friday. Next.
Nigga, you in a rush?
You in a rush? Should have said
Oh,
it
you
earlier.
rushing?
Next.
Fuck out of here. Stickers
Oh, this
already
nigga
printed,
rushing?
nigga. I can't make a new one. Suck my dick.
This nigga rushing. He must be a bot. Haha, I'm going my lunch. Peace.
You tight.
Fuck you. Yeah. And the worst part,
niggas just kick your package over to a random corner.
Uh-huh.
Like, yo, fuck this nigga.
niggas stamping fragile just so niggas extra rough on it. He's like, yo.
You got the arrow fucking stickers all over the box, like this side up. Niggas like, oh, this side up, this
yeah.
dick, nigga. Flip the shit upside down, kick it across the room.
Because you know when you go to FedEx, they got that thing where you got to lift the window, they push in the package, close the window, then they lift the other side.
Yeah.
They open that other window, and you can't hear nothing. You see them shaking it. They can start doing fucking, they can start playing fucking hacky sack with it, like, kicking it to the next clerk.
Niggas guillotine your whole package with the window, like, yeah, oh, shit. Oh.
Nigga like, look. I'm the dream. I'm making beats. They can start playing your shit like the bongos. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
Yo, get Ryan Leslie out of here.
Yo, you over there. Yo, catch your shit like OBJ. Nigga, toss your shit.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Nigga, put his hand out and catch it.
Oh, yo, that shit felt like a PlayStation. Yo, let's open this shit up.
Yo, that shit rattling now. Fuck it. Throw it on the conveyor belt. That shit broke.
Well.
Oh, shit. Some shit leaking out that shit. And then everyone on Twitter was like, yo, in order to save the post office, if we all buy stamps. I'm like, whoa.
Fam.
That seems a little too simple. All we got to do is buy stamps?
I got to go on stamps.com and buy like $500 worth of stamps and we're good? Okay.
But then, like, what are you going to do with all those stamps? And I saw what happened. It's big letter writing, trying to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make
it was like, yo,
comeback.
we got all these kids at home. Let's see. That's just gonna be first big letter writing. That's gonna be big calligraphy. Stay woke.
Oh, stay
okay?
keep the third eye open, stupid.
All right. If you're a parent, listen. I know you want to respect your kids' privacy. Go through their text messages.
Right
if
now.
they talking about penmanship, if they talking about calligraphy, if they saying shit like "fuck E.E. Cummings," yo, watch them. Watch
in
them
their ass.
kids, dog.
Watch
all
'em.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That
They're
means-
dangerous.
That means they fucking with big English. And you know what? That's what's replacing vape pens.
Mhm.
That's what replaces Juuls.
That's
Yep.
how you get, so you get popcorn head.
Okay,
You know what
all
I'm
these
saying?
kids. I was watching on 2020. They have party games. You know what they do? They go in the closet together and read Shakespeare. You want that? You want that?
Hey, Katie, you want to go read Merchant of Venice?
Good. Oh,
Yeah,
let's go.
for
Let's
7
go.
seconds. Ha ha ha.
Hey, you're
wow,
black.
Shylock took a pound of flesh, yo. Let me get a pound of that choach.
Wow, you're black. You could be Othello.
Yo.
Did they ever make any? They never made any.
Am I the
Huh?
only person that saw the remake of that? Am I the only person that saw O?
I think so. The only because you know the only O I respect is Ozempic. How come they don't make more Jane Austen porn?
Yo.
Like,
I'll focus
listen.
on Jane Austen Pinot.
all right, so you know what I'm saying?
That literary Pinot.
That literally pedo, yo.
That multisyllabic Pinot.
Okay. That automatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia?
Automatopoeia. I think that might be the title. Automatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. A book on audiobook read by Pio. He's like, listen, my nigga. It is
nigga.
5 white women, my nigga. 5 white women, my nigga. And they were 21 and didn't have husbands, so they were old.
Oh, it was vieja. Next time I'm gonna read it, War and Pios by Leo Tolstoy. But right now I'm in Connecticut.
In our new service, Spot Pio-Fi. Get all your favorite literature translated through Pio.
Yo, a Kids Bob Pio version? There's just Pio doing all the time.
I want a very problematic version of Pio reading Mein Kampf. Like, yo. Yo.
My nigga, listen. My nigga. My nigga, I have a final solution.
Oh, you know what?
Hit it. Chill. Oh, no.
Happy Passover, everybody.
Oh, Passover,
Happy
goddamn.
Passover.
At least I'm waiting for the sun to go down.
You wait for the sun to come down? That's true. You guys can't see it because there's no visuals. Miro is eating straight bread to the face right now.
Grill.
So disrespectful. He got a big old loaf of extra yeasty bread and he's cutting it with a dreidel. Just the disrespect. And I didn't want to point this out. The dread spells out
Jesus is
Judy.
on my head.
His Jesus piece is eating bread.
No, it is.
Okay, first of all, that sounds like the wild Grisella lyric. His Jesus piece is eating bread. Yo, he ratted for the feds. His Jesus piece was eating bread. Yo, shot him in the head. Yo,
What? Speaking of rats, bro, has anybody heard from Tekashi ever since his first like dumb post, like "Yo, I'm a snitch"? Has he done anything?
No, it's not even. Speaking of rats, not even Tekashi. They're saying that the rats in New York, because people are not outside and littering,
Yes.
that they have to eat each other, and they're eating their
infanticide.
babies.
Yep.
That's hot.
That's
That's
wild.
fucking hot.
I would definitely watch that high.
That's the Tyler Perry shit. Like, imagine you a mama rat and you meet a rat and you're like, yo, he gonna take care of the family. Then he eats your kid. Yo,
Yeah, fuck out of here.
put my baby down.
Yo, he's eating Five-O, yo.
Yo, he's eating your kid. Yo, ma, he's eating your kid.
Yo, he's eating Five-O from West Tremont. Yo,
Somebody eat that
wild.
baby's dick. The bad rat is played by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, you already know.
Oh yeah.
Out there with a pizza slice on his head, like somebody.
They're like,
eat that baby's dick.
Cuba, we need you to do voiceovers. It's approximately 40 degrees in the booth. Why are you sweating?
Don't worry, nigga. Bring me a drink, nigga. Niggas bring water. It's like, no, not that kind of drink. Fuck out of
Bring me
here.
something stronger.
It's a Polish bottle of fucking full of Georgie.
Damn, rats eating each
a
other.
savage,
That's a dark American tale. That's
Hell
American
yeah.
tale. That's American tale 4. I'm eating Americans. Ooh. Imagine Five-O leans in for the kiss and just eats the female rat's face. Like, yo.
Yo, hold that.
Somewhere out.
Give me yeah.
Like, you in a movie theater, you gotta cover your kid's eyes. Like, yo,
oh my god, no. Daddy, why he's eating her snout?
Daddy, why he eat that mouse? He's like, it's called
that's how mice make babies.
That's that's called oral sex.
Yeah.
Also, because I'm trying to be a cultured person, I watched Marriage Story. I watched the newest version, but then I also watched the version before that. In that one, there's like a little boy and he's masturbating. He keeps wiping cum everywhere. How come no people haven't said anything about this?
You
This movie is nuts.
Let's not judge.
No, we're judging. No, we're judging. Like, the boy likes a girl in his school, so he goes in the bathroom and jerks off and comes back and wipes the ejaculation on her locker. And then the parents are like, that's what kids do. And I'm like,
I never jerked off at school. I can say that with confidence.
I can say that with 1,000% confidence. Have I ever brought a gun to school? Who knows? You know, why are you all doing those stories? Have I ever beat my meat in school?
Never.
The answer is no. Okay.
Listen, every school that I ever went to, if I tried to beat my meat in a store, the door would have got kicked in and be like, yo, this nigga's beating his meat.
Yeah.
This nigga's over here beating his meat, yo.
You could have broke it. You could have broke it to the school on a Saturday when you know no one else was in there. Try to sneak to the bathroom and beat your meat, and someone's still gonna come in like,
Kicking the door like, yo, this nigga beating his meat.
It would have been the janitor. It would have been the janitor. Nigga just coming in with the mop.
Mr. Melvin, what are you doing?
Why you beating your meat on a Saturday, boy? But you know your name is like, Joel, why you beating your meat? I just watched that boot. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, you watched the whole thing? Oh shit. Okay.
Actually, let's be for real. If it's a New York City school janitor, he's in there beating his meat next to you.
Oh yeah.
He banging on the door like, keep it down.
Yo, turn your volume down, B. I'm trying to listen to my own Pinot. Your shit is
turn the
clashing
volume
mine.
down. I'm old school. I'm using my spank bank.
Come on, man.
I'm thinking about some choach I got. I'm thinking about some choach I got in Vietnam.
You know what I'm saying? When I was on that good dope.
You know what I mean?
That
She
good
got her legs
Cambodian
blown
dope.
off. She was
Word.
nice. Yo. Oh man.
Yo, half a jaw was missing. The neck was crazy.
It was sounding like yo, shout out to Showtime. Number one show at late night, still making fire episodes.
That's
you know
right.
the vibes.
You know what time
You know what it is. You know what it is. You turn to us and you're like, wow, they still got it. It never went nowhere. Wow. That's what you say. You watch our show and at the end you're like, wow, G Willikers. Oh my God, Bob.
Niggas are definitely saying G Willikers after that shit.
G Willikers.
Yo, I better quote
Gosh
you
darn it.
using 1940 slang.
Gosh darn it. These two are making my 42 skidoo. Like,
Suffering succotash.
yo, wow. I want to engage them with fisticuffs on Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go look at some porno. And by porno, I mean some photos of a woman's ankles.
That's
Skidoo.
Ooh, she's wearing trouser socks.
Yeah, ooh, nice. Hey, Meryl, you want to go with me to a speakeasy in Hell's Kitchen? Yeah.
Let's do it.
Victor
first,
knows
we gotta
that
fight some rats and some Irish people.
Yeah. actually, back in Prohibition, Irish people rode on the back of rats.
Yeah,
So that was how their main form of transportation.
that's right. To the mills.
That's how they created Woodlawn. So I think not enough people realize that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
So,
rats aerated the whole lawn.
What else is going on in the world other than the pandemic? They said 779 New Yorkers died in one day in New York.
Fam,
And the
shit
new thing
serious.
now is people are dying in the apartments. So the way people are finding the bodies is your neighbors smell you.
Smell you.
That's wild dark. That is wild
very
dark.
morbid, dog. But it's very big city apocalypto type shit.
One time for the freaks in the big city. 2 hands in the air when you're sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Put a mask on your face if you ready. Say yeah. Corona. Airborne virus killing mad niggas. Okay, that's that's our public service announcement.
Yo.
I see Cardi D did one for the for New York for the census, so we got to do one for Corona. Like, yo,
Facts.
yo, wash your fucking hands.
Yo, what's your fucking stop touching niggas with your hands.
Stop touching niggas. And stop ordering dildos through Amazon.
No.
Thank you.
No.
That's not essential.
No. Kim Kardashian did the Cali stay indoors one, and people are flaming her like, "Yo, bitch,
What
like
does she do?
you got a 10,000 trillion." She did one of those like, "Hey guys, let's stay inside," and blah blah blah. This that third. I'm like, "Yo, you about to get flamed." I'd seen that. I didn't even look at the. I'm like, let me read the
What?
comments for 10 seconds.
What people gotta remember is you're getting flamed, but you're getting flamed by Twitter. Which, to quote Tyler, how could you be cyberbullied if you could turn your phone off? You know what I'm saying? You could very easily get off of Twitter and go to one of the 9 bedrooms in your mansion, and you'd be fine.
You be
You'd
alright.
be fine.
You be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Go to your private.
The only people
private
who get hurt by Twitter comments are people who are on Twitter. Like, if you just get off Twitter for the day, you could miss yourself trending for hours. And people just making memes and stuff for you. And the only way you'll find out is one person be like, you were trending, and you go back and you look at it, you're like, I wasn't there for that. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just saw Kelsey Monroe was trending because I'm a Sucio boy, and I was just like, no, because when you see somebody trending, it's like, yo, they either did some wild shit or it's a rap for them. But apparently, it was just some Tory Lanez Club Quarantine shit, which has been the talk of the town for all social media because he's just having people up there twerking. I haven't tuned in. I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't tuned in, but I hear things. I hear that it's just a lot of asses shaking and stuff like that, and he's wearing do-rags untied, things of that nature.
I've been to a real strip club, so the idea of watching people twerk through Instagram Live is not a form of desperation I've reached yet in the quarantine. But it's good to know it's there. It's like powdered milk. Like I haven't reached that point yet.
You know what I'm saying? We're not there. I haven't
You're not gonna
that hard.
You're not gonna see Jesus in a Instagram Live talking about, yo, bust it open, ma, bend over some more. I want to see the yeeks.
Yeah.
But you did see Jesus. Where did you see Jesus this weekend?
The real hip hop,
real hip hop, RZA versus DJ Premier.
The RZA Raptor.
Which really should have been named the Battle of Your Uncles versus Bluetooth. My God.
Yo, fam.
Yo,
I see RZA. Yo, of all the. Your name is, you have a nickname that is Bobby Digital.
Bobby Digital. It's not Bobby Analog. Like my guy.
The nigga's on there, he's like, yo, I'm trying to figure out this technology. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm this old school nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo. I'm like, yo, you niggas have to battle over like 8-track, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, if the thing starts at 9, why don't you have your shit set up at 8:30, my guy?
What's going on?
We in a quarantine. You have mad time for the sound check. And how I'm sitting there, I'm watching RZA can't even connect the shit, and now I'm thinking like, yo, you know what? I could have made a shadow boxing beat. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
I'm sitting there like, yo, damn, me and the RZA connect, you lose.
And then I'm in the comments like hip hop, real hip, all the watch people, and then you'll see someone say something, and all of a sudden you're no longer on Instagram. You're in high school, and you want to fight the person on the other side of Instagram. People like somebody was like, what's that song? What's the name of that? Not the Wu-Tang song where they were Gravel Pit.
Okay, yeah.
Niggas was trying to say Gravel Pit still bangs, even though they did a video where they dressed like the Flintstones. Are you serious?
Yo, honestly, I was watching that shit like, yo, please don't throw on Gravel Pit. Like, yo, please
Everyone-
don't go, like, don't. Just say
Niggas said it.
Yeah.
Niggas said it from the as soon as the battle was announced. Do not.
Yeah.
They said two things. Do not play Limp Bizkit.
No.
And do not play Gravel Pit.
Do not play
Primo
Gravel
could have
Pit,
played the song he made with Heather Hunter, and he would have been good money. Okay.
Yo. Limp
Gravel
Bizkit
Pit.
would have been an instant L if he would have thrown that out.
Gravel
Like, yo,
Pit.
nah. That's like Jay having a battle and throwing on Ghetto Techno. Like, yo, I got something for you niggas. Ghetto Techno.
And then, like, after Gravel Pit, Primo was like, oh, okay, shit's over. All right, here's some Christina Aguilera. And at that point, I was like, oh, all right, time for me to call my Uber. All right, okay, all right.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's just like, everyone was like, yo, this is a good night for hip hop. And I was like, true, but it also was just a regular night if you have Spotify or any kind of MP3s. Like,
Also,
I mean,
shout to Primo for trying to like, and shout out to RZA too for trying to like spice it up with like the scratching and shit like that. But like, at the end of the day, I was just like, yo, but I mean, like,
let's keep it funky. Like, all the songs they play, if you go look at my iTunes, they're like, what's Deez's last 20 songs that he's played? They're like, you mean for the last decade? This nigga. Nigga, he listens to Tony by CNN every day.
every day.
His newest song came out in 1998.
Like, damn, Meryl's top song of 2015 through 2020 is Verbal Graffiti by Cormega. What the fuck?
They're like, hey, what's Deez's song of the day? They're like, Ice Down Medallions. They're like, what? I said Ice Down Medallions.
Nigga, play it. Cuban Connection, flexing, wilding.
All right. Listen, I be having iTunes under pressure. I'll do a search, and iTunes be like, oh shit, yo, process it. They be like, yo, shit. Yo, go in the back. Go way in the back. Go. It's like it's in a milk crate.
Oh yeah, yo.
I know. Fuck, you gotta rip the vinyl to an MP3.
Yo, call Uncle Ralph.
Yo, I got the fucking pinwheel spinning. Like, we got some time. Just rip the shit in 192 so this nigga leave. This nigga got a Killer Army single last week.
Nigga, anybody named Lord, just throw a nigga named Lord.
Oh my fucking god! This nigga just ordered a European Shaheem the Rugged Child remix. Are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck are we gonna do?
What the
bro?
fuck? Yo, iTunes Japan, tell me you got this shit.
Where is this?
Come on.
Yo, we only have one, and it's playing in a denim store right now. We can't. You can't have it.
This nigga said he wants the solo press version of Hieroglyphic. What the fuck is this?
The Buck Wild remix?
Yo, press the button, make the program crash. Make the program crash.
That's not
make
real.
the program crash.
Crash.
Hit the X. I'm gonna call all the Genius bars and tell them the computer's broken. So we got like at least 2 weeks. Yo, if this nigga Deezus or Miro, if they come into anybody, like the MacBooks is done. Listen. The code is industry rule number 2080. Okay?
You know what I'm saying?
MP3 companies are shady.
So, yo, watch your back. Yo, listen, just say that they plugged them in to the wrong outlet. You know what I'm saying? And the outlet wasn't real hip hop enough. You know what I'm saying? Just say that, and they'll go away.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone listening to this. And they're gonna be on Reddit. They're like, Jesus must be drunk. He said, rip MP3 from vinyl?
Who does that?
what, like, is that even possible?
How do you even do that?
That's
you have to like
crazy.
order like a special thing from like Newegg or something.
It's wild. My father had a CDR burner.
I need a vinyl to MP3 splitter.
Just some girl on your message. She's like, oh, I love when you mentioned that you and Miro used to sell burned CD-RWs. My father did that before he passed. I'm like, oh, you got daddy issues? Hey.
Relax. Beat that a notch. Yeah. Nah, the battle shit is getting out of control. There's too many people. Now people will be like, yo, who should Soulja Boy battle? Who's worthy of battling Soulja Boy? Is the
being from the
question.
Bronx? I think rappers need to take it back to gun battles.
Straight up.
Just meet in a parking lot and just shoot it out.
Or if you want to respect social distancing and shit like that, just be at your crib, get on Instagram Live, and be like, yo, I got this gun. It'll definitely kill you if I shoot you. And then just have like a gun off. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't do that. Because then you're going to get... So you saw what happened to your boy... What's his name?
Just go on Instagram and snitch on yourself.
Good. You see your man Kyle Larson? You saw what happened to him?
Oh, yeah. He caught him with the hot mic.
Okay, first of all, he was playing a online racing game with no black people. No black people.
That's on the tip of your tongue.
And he didn't like crash the car and say a slur, which I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying how Xbox Live works.
That's how
He didn't accidentally get sniped. He didn't miss shooting somebody. He didn't miss a care package. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fall off the cliff. They said, "Are you connected?" And he said, "Hey, nigger." With the hard ER. Even the other white people were like, yo.
my man.
They were like,
Yo. Niggas just put that in his jar. I was like, yo, what did he say?
he said that. Everyone was like,
Yo.
who?
Nigga Dale Jr. put down his peanut butter and mayo sandwich. Like, yo, hold up.
He was like, oh, wow.
What the
Oh,
heck
wow.
what the heck is going on over here?
This nigga's out of pocket. And then the worst part is he's half Asian, so he got into NASCAR through like a diversity program.
Wow.
So niggas is like, wow, nigga, wow.
This nigga, that's who y'all picked?
And then he did the wild video. He was like, I would never use that word. I'm like, sir, by the way you used it, you might have a master's degree in nigger words.
Niggerology.
Niggerology.
Nigga mentioned niggerology.
A lot of people don't realize niggerology has the same instrumental as criminology. It's like, oh.
Yo, niggas relax, kick back.
And then, you know,
niggas.
and if you look underneath the tweet where he apologized, it's nothing but like 50-year-old white guys like, good enough apology for me. I'm like,
everybody gets a mulligan.
Hey, everyone makes a mistake. I understand it, Bob.
Hey,
I'm
man,
like,
come on. Who here amongst us does not say the N-word when they get
Today.
past pro shops today?
Who hasn't said the N-word in 5 minutes?
4 or so minutes, huh?
But then if you look, there's actual like regular NASCAR fans like, you stupid idiot. Like, we've worked very hard to move away from being looked at as rednecks and like people without teeth, and you just threw us back like 30 years.
20 years. 20 gallons worth of Mountain Dew, like back. Like, yo.
Yep. So now we got to see what NASCAR does. Is he going to be banned? Is he going to be good? Because back in the day, people got banned for that. Tony Stewart killed someone.
Murked the nigga.
On TV. Kept it moving. All right.
Like, yo.
First movie, murked Mekhi Phifer. You know what I mean?
Like, yo, how do you do that? How you murking to keep it pushing? Like, yo, I'm out. Like,
how you want to
keep it pushing in a circle? Not keep it pushing and get off the next exit. Like, keep it pushing in a circle. Like, I still got plenty of laps in me, nigga. I'm good.
Nigga hit him, got out the car, and the general was like, yo, get in your car and save some time. I ain't say shit, and I won't drop a dime. Shaq was like, I ain't see shit, bro.
I'll fuck with that. Yo, here's an icy hot patch for the pain, my nigga.
He was just driving off. It was like the general and Shaq lifted the body in the back of their car. They was like, "What? It isn't his insurance plan."
Shaq just palmed the nigga's head and picked him up. Like,
yo, general, you gotta find a dark spot. We gotta bury this body.
Word. Yo. Remember Shaq's episode of Cribs?
Yeah,
he's definitely buried under Shaq's bed.
They just got the body buried in the back of Shaq's crib under mad self-acting Tinactin. Like, yo,
niggas in a Buick LaCrosse in the back seat, just stinking up the whole garage. Like, yo,
I got a body in the back seat, but look how much room I got in the front seat.
Yo, I got plenty of leg room, even with
a corpse,
with a John Doe in the back.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of corpses, let's cut to Charles Barkley. You know,
they cut to Nori. Shit, nigga Nori's like, yo, like the insane, nigga, wah.
Oh shit. What war did the general serve in? That we've never done a deep dive into the general. What if the general committed mad war crimes?
Stolen valor. What if he wasn't even lying? He's lying. He's lying the whole time.
Cause think about it, like the general from his age, he was probably racist in some war.
You already know.
Yeah, wow. Shaq, that's who you run with?
That's your man's?
Wow, that's your man's.
You hate to see it. First Joe Exotic, now this dude. Wow. Okay. All right.
Bitch Carol Baskin. Shout to her. Shout to give it up for all my women out there feeding their spouses the tigers. You know, shout to you.
That's what we're about. You know what I'm saying? Down with the patriarchy.
Okay, that's what we call.
You mad? Feed that nigga to a big cat.
All right, you feed your husband to a big cat. That's what we call being a girl boss. Welcome to the Bodega Boys /Wing podcast. Oh, I just been told our funding from the Wing got cut, so we are ending the podcast. Yeah.
Oh shit, fuck it.
Sorry,
Party
had a good
done.
run. Party done.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Goddamn.
Oh,
I'm waiting to see like the battles are cool. I'm not mad at the battles. I'm not mad at battles. There's something to do, whatever. But it's gonna get to a point like, fam, we're gonna be locked down for a while. Like, people are not respecting any type of advice. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, stay inside, whatever. So we gonna be inside for a while. The battles are gonna get progressively worse, dog. Like, what is the absolute worst battle that you think you could see on the internet?
No, because people are not thinking like how bad a battle can get. Because right now niggas be like, yo, what if it was like Puffy versus JD? Like, that'd be cool. No, that's not. No, we're gonna run out of battles. One day you're gonna log on. It's gonna be a spoken word battle. You want that?
Oh no!
Huh?
Lorenz Tate reprising his character from fucking
him from Love Jones versus Jill Scott.
Oh God!
I. You want that? You want Jill Scott talking about grits? Huh?
Niggas jumping in the fucking chat like, yo, show your titties, mom.
Yo. Oh, I get on there with the dreads I'm growing right now during this break. I do my poem.
I'm growing dreads on my ass.
I had 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5Gs, 5Gs, 5Gs around me. And I couldn't breathe. 5Gs, 4Gs, 3Gs. Take one away, 1G. That's me.
That's me.
The real G.
The real G. The real me.
Right now, I just like to drop my SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got an album available right now. I was supposed to perform at Joe's Public, but you know, the Corona shut that shit down.
So we had to reschedule.
But I'm doing a special social distancing concert. If you meet me by the Cube by Astor Place, you stay 5 feet away. Tickets are available right now on my Eventbrite page for $24, non-refundable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate the support. Hit up my Patreon.
And right now, you can lie to people, and if people are like, "What do?" You're like, "Yo, I was supposed to perform at Coachella this year. Shit got canceled.
Yo, wow,
I want a Billie Eilish backup dancers.
Yo,
like,
it was my big break, yo. Yo, in the future, the same dude that came up to us and was like, "Yo, I used to dance for Madonna." Somebody's gonna come up to me, somebody and be like, "Yo, I used to dance for Billie Eilish."
You think that's funny?
Yo,
you think that's funny? Because you know what's going to happen when she does perform. Victor's going to hit us up like, oh, what are you guys doing at 5? And I'm like, why? He's going to be like, just log into Zoom. They're like, Jesus, can you move more to the left? Okay, Miro, I need you move more to the right, and you need a little more head space. Okay, you know what? Try to match your head where Billy's head is in the middle.
Oh, shit, there's Billie Eilish?
Yeah, okay. I don't know if Victoria and Di, did they send you the PDF with the dance moves?
No,
what dance moves?
I didn't check my email.
Dance moves for no. There's a dance routine that you guys gotta do. That you guys, Victor and CB, they signed a deal that you guys are gonna do it. Like, did you guys not get the P?
Nah.
Hold on. What the nigga? Did they say we dancing?
We did. What are we dancing? Like, are we like how dancing? How?
What kind of dancing?
Like,
also, boys. Excuse me, boys. Love the show. Your bodysuits are over there. So
bodysuits.
Please be sure to take off your underwear. You put them on so we can see your mule. Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa. Hey.
Diesel and Mero are coming to wardrobe. 30 seconds. Come on. Nigga, fuck it. Nigga,
fuck it.
Shit. I don't care.
Yo, you got your phone? You got your phone?
Nigga, I'm gonna steal this bodysuit anyway. Come on, let's go.
Yo. No. Wait. Before we go on.
What's up?
Throw some Sarah J real quick so we could put on a show for the people.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go out there full mast. Full mast.
Oh, shit. I think I ripped my shit.
Oh shit. Fuck it. Lenny Kravitz, nigga, let's go.
Here you go. So many tears I cried. It ain't over to my bone. They're like, boo.
Oh, get this thing out of here.
Hey, but this is a kid's birthday party.
Yo, I'm about to bring out Lenny Kravitz to do guns and boners. It's over the guy.
Life is all about guns and boners. Some will shoot you, some are stoners.
Stop.
Like, you're like, what?
Yo, I'm sorry. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. I'm sorry. That won't never happen again. I'm sorry. I love they were like, yo, Jay-Z should be in the next battle. And Jay-Z was like, haha, you think I'm broke?
You stupid. I'm a billionaire. You know what? I'll do it Title exclusive.
Yeah.
You mad?
Imagine Jay-Z doing a battle with Beyonce just come and start flicking the lights on and off. Like, Sean, go to bed.
Sean.
What's the problem, B?
You woke up blue again. You woke up blue again.
She's wild tall now. She needs to wake up earlier. Yo, hold up. I'm about to play Murder, Marcyville.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow.
Yo.
Cool. Great. Okay, great, Sean.
Yo.
Wow. Can I ask you a question, Sean?
What's going on, Beyonce?
How many more of fucking Biggie's rhymes are going to come out of your fat lips? Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
Yeah. How does that feel? Yeah.
That would hurt, but you know, I've been going to therapy, and I know that when you say things like that, you're only thinking about the time I stuck my camel dick inside Becky, and that's why you're putting out some presentations. What you do is called projecting. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to project while I play this MOP and Jay-Z song.
Wow. You think I don't know about gaslighting, motherfucker? I wrote a whole album about how you gaslit me, nigga.
Well, that's crazy. You heard me a whole album called Lemonade, but every time I open the refrigerator, ain't no beverages in there. Wow, Triple One Tandre asked me why I'm so thirsty. Wow.
Maybe there's nothing in there because you're so fucking thirsty, stupid, on fucking Instagram. You fucking bozo.
Wow.
You look like fucking J. Cole's fucking older brother, stupid.
Wow, that's
Let the
crazy.
dreads go, stupid. It's over for the dreads. It's over. Let it go.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm getting cursed out by the bitch whose pussy gets wet every time she see LeBron. Wow. Oh, I shouldn't have brought that up. Wow. Sorry.
Wow. Oh, wow. Really?
Sorry.
Really?
What?
Really?
I was just told we will not be invited to the Rock Nation brunch, but I would like to counter by saying that Rock Nation brunch is happening in Zoom windows this year. So guess what? Okay?
We're Zoom bombing.
Okay?
Drawing dicks in the background.
You know how mad you're gonna be when you watch the Rock Nation brunch? That's gonna be your favorite rapper. Like, hey, big homie Jay, how you connect Bluetooth? Yo, Jay. Yo, Jay, unmute me.
You just see a nigga nose in the camera like, yo, I got 2 cameras. Which one of them is it?
Which one?
It says audio source.
Is that what's working? Yo, Jay. I can't see.
I can see.
Jay, how I connect this Bluetooth? I can't hear y'all.
Oh shit, I'm on the beach.
Yo, shit, virtual backgrounds. Yo.
Oh shit, my arm where my arm went?
Yo, how I changed my screen name? That's crazy.
Yo.
How I throw my gang sign in the screen name? Yo, Jay doing wild tech support and shit?
Yo, Jay's like, yo, somebody unmute Blake.
Yo, Blue Ivy, please hit him with the meeting ID. She's like, fuck you, Dad.
She's like, why that's so corny? He's doing a Zoom. Ew.
The host has been changed to Sir and Rumi. You're like, oh wow. Yo, don't let Solange in. She be wildin'.
Yo. Solange doing bomb the nigga shit. Stop playing Mad Pino in the background.
She was playing like
stop playing Lemonade
cranes videos. Oh shit, she's playing Cranes in the Sky. Block her, please.
Yo, chill. Yo, she's throwing on Pog Pino. Turn, yo.
Yo, she's putting on some very wild boho music that's relaxing. I'm not trying to hear that.
Yo, she's throwing on pedicure music. Stop.
So, yet another show from the safety of our homes, which is now crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, excuse me, crazy problematic slur. But yeah, we just out here. Just inside our homes, like
just slinging darts.
Slinging darts. And it always cracks me up every time I go to the bathroom that there's this wild fucking Hollywood level electrical cord running out of my sneaker room into an electrical outlet. Like this is the cable that you see running from trailers when they do like remote shoots. Like my cat didn't even. My cat didn't even try to chew it. It was like, yo, that cord got some big meats.
Yo. That cord got some meat. Yo, I tripped over the shit. I'm like, yo, who dropped that dildo on the ground?
Fuck. I'm like, yo, this is a lot going on here, man.
Goddamn.
Niggas is
just sticking in the snicker.
Shit. You know what I mean? Speaking of Snickers, I got mad like candy left over from the last time we were in the studio. Like I took all the food from the green room.
Oh, you better than me.
And I'm not trying to throw any of it out because I'm like, oh, it's a pandemic. Because already, shout out to my supermarket, which has been sold out of flour, yeast, codfish.
Yeah.
Like no more toilet paper, no more Lysol wipes. Yeah. And now they got off-brand toilet paper. I don't understand how isn't toilet paper just toilet paper?
Yeah, yo, dog. I got a roll of toilet paper like this before.
I got a
I'm like,
thing
yo,
of toilet
what is
paper, and on the wrapper it said toilet paper, and then on Mad Small it was like not for use on butts. And I was like,
Yeah. What?
like how
You
does
see-
that work?
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, Kobe makes toilet paper? What is this?
I was like, this ain't right.
What's going on here?
They was like, yo, it's wax brand toilet paper. Shit in your hand and wipe your hand with the toilet
Yo.
paper. I was like, nah, we not doing that.
It's Shorty on the cover like, you shit in your hand, bro?
You shit in your hand, bro? Yo, bro, we call that last ferry to Staten Island style, bro.
Yo.
Yo, we call that seasick, bro. Oh man.
Goddamn.
They had on in the news a guy punched his mother in the face because she used the last of the toilet paper, and it was in Staten Island. At first I laughed, and then it was like, no, that's domestic violence.
That's
not
wild
funny.
domestic violence.
It's wild domestic violence.
It's also a wild Michael Anthony plot.
It is. But you know what else about? We never fans of domestic violence, but only at one time. And you know what time that is? We talking about that hip hop RZA track.
I'm saying,
Bobby Digital.
Bitch, to be a nurse, you gotta go to school first.
Bobby Digital.
He's like, yo, your thighs look like the U.S. highways. I was like,
Yo.
damn, but he's going in on Shorty. I was like, God damn, y'all really
But in my head, I was like, this takes place in the fictional place of Staten Island. In my head, Staten Island and the place where the Jetsons live were the same place. So I was like, okay.
You both get down in a fucking vehicle that goes,
His boy Shaheem. Do 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 do. Jizza the Abbott.
niggas are too
Oh
long.
shit.
Oh, and then it's just like mad deadpan, like, oh, and you got.
Tommy Mottola. They're like, stop. Just leave it. Also, shout out to all the, and I don't want to be racist, but I no longer have a race since I now live inside of a bubble.
Your
Because
soul
I-
is colorless.
I was colorless. All the
Right.
20-year-old white kids in my mentions because they were like, how dare you insult gravel pits, bro? And I was like, excuse
What?
me? I was like, were you conceived to Wu-Tang? Is that what happened?
Bro, grow up.
You know what I
Like,
think
fam.
happened? Like their father left them, and like when they were going through their daddy's things, they found like the fucking Wu-Tang mixed pause tape or some shit. So like that made their whole identity.
Yeah, and you know what it is? They're of the age
Yeah.
where they didn't Wu-Tang Forever hits different for niggas that was there. You know what I'm saying?
Who bought the
you-
actual tape?
When you bought the
Okay.
actual shit and you threw it on
Okay.
and this shit and It's Yours came on and it was like, nigga, you made the fucking wild doodle face like, yo, machine gun rap for all my niggas.
All my
in the
niggas
back.
in the back.
Stay to your
Okay.
back. I was like,
There's niggas that heard Wu-Tang when they were in the gutters, and then there's niggas that read Wu-Tang when they were on Genius.
Exactly.
Which one are you?
Like, what does
All
that
right?
mean? What does
does
vegetable
that
designer
mean?
niggas jumping out their seats? What does that mean?
Okay. when Ghostface was like these Ante Meridian niggas, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All right, these flower pot niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Okay,
got a flower pot on my head, God.
okay.
I went to get to my study at 120, God. Like niggas,
You know what I'm saying?
Mad kids are white. I'm like, what is studying 120?
Well, listen, sometimes we eat fish, eat tossed salads to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo.
niggas know.
Your niggas can't even spell Kame.
Okay. If you listen,
I bathed with the shit.
you better get out my face if you can't do all the skits word for word. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna do it like what? Blue and cream. That's how I'm rock niggas
Right.
in summer.
Rock niggas
Okay.
in summer. You know what I'm saying?
don't know.
Some in the air, like it's like hot at night, shit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Because you know what? I want to hear niggas sound like me on no podcast.
Oh, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Hip hop, real hip hop.
Yeah.
All right.
We started off being like, yo, niggas to watch. And we're like, yo, we are the watch niggas. Like, yo.
We're the wash boys. Because you know why?
That's
You
right.
know that. You know that
what I'm
hip hop
saying?
vibes.
And
Okay.
you know niggas were super hip, real hip hop, because neither Primo nor RZA said you know the vibes at any point.
Shout out to everyone who was like, yo, I'm giving this to RZA. And I was like, no.
No, sorry.
Nope. And they was like, how you giving it to Primo? I was like, Primo won in 94. So what do you want?
Primo gave this beat to Lil Dap. That's how he
Okay.
won. Okay.
Primo made the Group Home album. End of the battle, bro.
Yo.
And I say this as someone who owns an instrumental vinyl copy of the Group Home album. Okay,
Facts. Mega facts.
Ask my accountant. It's in my will. All I want is to have it under my arms as I'm lowered into the ground while Superstar plays.
Yo, word.
Super duper star.
Yo. That shit slaps though.
It does.
Yo.
That shit makes you want to make your life better no matter where your life is. Like you could be
yo.
Mark Cuban and you'd be like, yo, I could do better than this.
Fact. Yeah, and you know what's crazy too? What's wild too? Fucking having those vinyls really makes you appreciate Primo more. Because if you got the singles with the vocal on one side and the instrumental, you know what I'm saying? The vocal and the instrumental, and you just hear the vocals, you're like, oh my god, oh my god,
the TV track.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
You're like, yo, Primo, blessed you, B. I could have read the Burger King menu over this beat, and the shit would have went gold.
What the fuck, y'all moving on up? Yo, the Primo exists. Or you chump step up.
Yo,
Now the group home exists.
yo, looking like a dummy Bugs Bunny.
I got mad teeth and I got mad money. I jump up in the sky, look at a cloud, and I'm like, hi. And at the time, I'm like, yo, these niggas spin.
Boy, this
My
nigga don't
God.
miss.
I was like, yo, like I'm listening to 89.1. They're like, yo, tonight we got 2 hours of Malachi the Nutcracker freestyle. And I'm like,
That's when the blessings come in.
Yes.
Blessings come in.
Make me a funnel. I'm ready.
I'm like, yo.
Niggas like, yo, I ate peanut butter.
Yo.
Time, I had to stutter. Yo, niggas know.
They're like-
Nutcracker
they're like,
the
yo,
most dangerous.
Streets asked for it. Yo. Streets asked for it. We
Know what
got
I'm
some
saying?
unreleased. We got an unreleased verse from Nutcracker.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Wow.
Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Can't wait. Oh shit.
Yo, they leaked
Hip hop, real
Yo, I got the leak.
hip-hop.
I got mad viruses, but I don't care. I'm still rocking.
Everyone's like, are Jesus and Mero gonna talk about the beef between Kodak Black and NBA YoungBoy? And I'm gonna be like, no.
No.
We only talk about
beefs.
beefs. We only talk about beefs. We only talk about Because the whole time
I thought he was like a prospect.
I was like, who is this rookie?
Yeah, I was like, yo, what AU team does he play for?
I'm like, is this Lonzo Ball's nickname? That's what his Shaq calls him? What is this? I'm so old that I heard NBA stand for Never Broke Again, and I want to go to the lawyer and file an injunction.
Like, yo, nah. Yo,
They're violated.
Yo,
Listen,
come on. It's National
you are
Basketball
using-
Association.
You are
Stop.
using established trademarks and terms of service. You cannot do
Yes.
that, sir.
They probably
okay?
used the logo too and shit, except
Mhm.
instead of Jerry West, it's like a nigga holding mad dollars and shit. Like,
With face tattoos,
oh no,
but instead of standing straight up, he's kind of leaning.
leaning a little bit, like yo.
Also, shout out to his beef with Kodak Black, which Kodak Black apparently has plenty of free time to post on social media, even though he's in jail. And completely unrelated to that, shout out to Taxstone for saying we're important and posting it on his Instagram. So,
Big up.
Shout out to the homie, free the homie.
Free the homie till it's backwards. You're
wait till we interview Joe Biden. We're gonna be like, when you go free Taxstone, nigga.
facts. Day one.
Yo,
He's gonna
free Taxstone.
He comes out. He's like, yo, you know what?
You know what it is.
First day, I promise you guys.
First day out. Taxstone
hit the
out.
bricks.
Everyone's like, what about health insurance? He's like, I thought about it. You know what? Freeing Taxstone's more important.
Was way more important. I'm like, I agree.
They're gonna be like, so you were gonna go for you're gonna go for Medicaid for all? He was like, I was going for Medicaid for all, and then Jesus and Mero asked for Taxstone to be freed, so I decided that was more important.
Shout out to
Sorry.
my guys.
Sorry.
Bodega High for life.
I just look at my phone. I'm like, why are my mentions popping like this?
Yo, it's wild.
So
Why are we
crazy.
trending? What do we do?
Why do all these people that have roses in their Twitter names, they're calling me the N-word?
Yeah, what the
What's
fuck?
Oh.
Yo, some
No, you know what would
emojis,
happen? If
some
we went-
emojis, you know.
If we went to Joe Biden and was like, yo, free Taxstone, he'd be like, yes, I talked to Jesus and Mero. There is now an 8.5% tax on stones.
Stones.
If you go to Home Depot and you're buying a little white rocks for your garden, you're paying more. Jesus and Mero want a tariff system to support the Bronx. I stand
right.
behind them.
That's luxury. Having
People-
little white rocks in your driveway is luxury.
A lot of people don't remember this. Mero used to be on a very popular show in the 90s. He was in charge of 2 orphans.
That's right.
His hair was red. He went by the name Sinbad. I appreciated him then.
That's right.
You know. And Jesus, me and Jesus go way back. He used to go by the name Benson. And well, you know, he would always help people. And
No. Nigga said Benson. I thought you was at least gonna hit me with a little Carl Winslow. Nigga said,
Nah, listen, Carl Winslow is the low-hanging fruit. We go for the upper echelon Sushio references, okay? We go for the references when you fall asleep and you wake up, Netflix is trying to creep out the room, you're like, oh shit. Netflix is like, hey, you wanna see, you wanna sit down for 5 seasons of Silver Spoons? Carlton's in it.
Yo, remember him?
Yo. That's how they got me.
You're an ally.
I've been watching Golden Girls recently. Like, niggas don't know. Golden Girls is some freaks, nigga.
Yo, it's a true fact. People they say that people in nursing homes, assisted living homes, are fucking OD. Older people fuck OD because they don't give a fuck. They're like, yo, now's my time to shine, nigga. I don't give a fuck about little herpes.
I didn't realize it's called Golden Girls because at some point in every episode, one of them parts their legs and a golden light comes out, like in Pulp Fiction.
That's right.
I am seeing through a Zoom window. Victor has just shook his head. Apparently, that is not true. I would like to apologize. What I'm doing apparently is called Zoom lying. Okay. I created that term. No one used it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. $50 every time you use it. All right.
A lot of smart people love that term.
Let's make some new Zoom vocabulary.
If you dance on Zoom, you're doing Zumba.
You do
working out on Zoom, Zumba, pow. Never before seen. Never before seen.
You're just a joke. I mean, you're really just stupid. I mean, it's not even clever or funny or anything. It's just dumb.
Brother, this guy's stinks.
All right. Let's try another. Okay, another. If you're
vacuuming your room while you watching Zoom, you're doing Zumba.
Shut up, my nigga. Shut up.
If you got another laptop open doing a Zoom meeting while you're Zooming your Zoom meeting, you're doing Zumba.
Oh man! But they got hold on. I gotta take care of a problem real quick. Miro, can I talk to you outside? Just come outside.
If we both run out of this room mad fast on Zoom, we doing Zumba.
It's a fraud.
Oh no, Miro, come outside. Miro, come outside.
I heard that.
Miro, come outside. Okay.
Yo,
Miro, behind that shed. Look, they got hookah.
Oh, they got hookah. Oh, is that? Am I the only one hearing that? Am I the only one hearing that music?
Got you. Yeah. Yeah. Take that. The death of Miro. And see, sadly, the death of Miro would be a play written by Lin-Manuel for his poetic DJ battle, because he's gonna battle somebody else that writes poetry, and our dumb ass is gonna be down there. We gonna be in the mentions like, Lin-Manuel's a genius, bro.
Yo, he's a genius. Yo, shout out to Tyler Perry.
I loved In the Heights, yo.
Tyler Perry, Lin-Manuel collab.
Yo, Tyler Perry versus Lin-Manuel.
Yo, that's a battle. Throw that battle on.
Everyone on Twitter's gonna hate it because you gotta read mad shit. Tyler Perry gonna be like, turn to script 5, page 346. Niggas be like, oh, these niggas got us reading, bro.
Damn, yo, exterior parking lot. Oh, nigga hit the exterior parking lot.
Oh. Yo, nigga said camera zoom out. Yo, that's crazy.
He said tight shot of Medea say hallelujah. Oh, that's
crazy. That's crazy. Wait. Oh, Lin-Manuel's rebuttal. Oh shit, opening scene with Dominicans. Yo,
that's crazy. He threw Usnavi. Oh shit.
Oh wow. Yo,
oh shit. Oh no.
Walking off the train at where? Dykeman. Yo, shit. This nigga don't miss.
Oh damn.
Yo, how you scoring in Miro? I got a 5-5 for each one of them.
Oh, fam. Yo, we need the cheat sheet, yo.
I want to give it up to all the OG playwriters out there. You know, Richard Wright, Shakespeare, niggas in the mat, like word, big up, yo, real niggas OGs, only,
real niggas only, word, legends only,
my real niggas.
Niggas know, niggas do the acronym of if you know, you know.
Yo, if
I'm
you know,
to do it myself.
Yo, don't forget my nigga W.E. Du Bois. You know, niggas like right. Yo,
word.
Yo, put an emoji in the chat for all our fallen playwrights. Niggas
word.
Like,
yo, put a book, nigga. Book emojis, yo. All my niggas reading.
Yo, put down your library branch, nigga. Niggas like, yo, Soundview. What up, yo, Spite and Dival, what up, nigga? Yo,
Kingsbridge, what up, nigga?
You know the vibes. You know the fucking vibe. Yo, My Haven, Yo, any niggas out there that got more than 30 books on hold, let me know.
Yo, word up, yo. Yo, son. Yo, if you doing this shit digitally, yo, shit is for gays. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go and talk and meet a person, yo, have shorty scan the book. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All my niggas that got the OG motherfucking purple card, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the purple tape, it's the purple card.
The purple card. That was a lot of people don't realize that's what Future based his album on. Purple Rain was based on purple library cards.
Purple library cards and all the reading he did about misogyny.
Every time people think Future is talking about a woman, he's talking about either the library being closed or like really missing a good book.
Facts.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that. They just think it's like misogyny and shit, but nah.
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I just missed my novel.
Yeah.
I just missed my novel. Hey, I'm Future. I'm here for Book Awareness Month.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
Tahoe was about, you know what I'm saying, how he wanted to get that Thriller that was on the new releases shelf, and he
hey,
went there and shit was gone.
How you doing? My name is Future. I just want to tell you the New York Times bestseller list is sensational.
Sensational.
Would you read a book because Future told you to read it?
Yo, if a book is good enough to make Future read it, I'm reading it. Because you know that nigga ain't reading shit.
That's true.
That nigga ain't reading shit.
I feel like he reads a lot of child support books. Like how to like a lot of books titled How to Make Sure This Bitch Don't Get No More Money.
Niggas just reading mad legal journals, mad family court legal journals, like how do I Euro step the child support?
He's reading the book, like he's doing Google searches like, I have mad kids, I'm paying mad child support. What's the correlation? Enter. Like, that's just conspiracy. I'm in a barbershop like, that's just conspiracy, like 5G, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
They use 5G to know how much money you make, and then they make fictional kids to make you make them payments to your actual physical baby mama.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you something.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it.
If you got four babies, okay, they want you to pay for
these
4
devils.
babies, huh? Do the math on that.
How does that make sense?
You supporting one child. If you give enough money to support one child, why can't 4 kids live off that one child's money?
You understand? It's trickle down.
Okay, they overstepped it, brother. So the only way you can stop that is make another child. You feel me?
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Fill out some more, do the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Do the work.
Do you go? And if they ask you for money, you know what you say? No.
Nah, you good. Send them 600.
Do you go? You
Call
good.
it a day.
Matter of fact, send them 600 Xbox points. Yeah. Be like, hey,
send them iTunes calls so their mom can't use it.
Yo, tell your mother don't spend this all in Warzone. Yo.
Yo, you know you ain't shit, nigga, when you send money like in a format that I'm making sure your moms are using this shit. Nigga.
Okay.
I'm going in person to pay your tuition. Me.
Hello, can I speak to Miro? Can I speak? Motherfucker, you paid your child support in Shoney's gift cards?
That's
we
right.
live in New York. There ain't no Shoney's up here, nigga.
Oh well. My kids want to eat, they can come down here. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Ma, his mad Cracker Barrel gift cards. How you feel?
If they was with their dad, you know what I'm saying? They'd be good.
If you give a woman a $100 Cracker Barrel gift card, she can eat for the rest of her life. Like the most expensive thing at Cracker Barrel was like 29 cents.
20 cents? It's like a gallon of gravy. Like, yo, 80 cents. Like, oh shit, 80 cents for a gallon of gravy?
Our prices haven't changed since the Second War. You're like, what is the Second War? They're like, the Revolutionary one.
What do you mean?
I was like, what the fuck was the first? They're like the French-Canadian one? I was like, oh, wow, y'all been here a minute.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn.
Okay.
So would you like to pay for your meal with raccoon pelts? I'm like,
what?
No.
You turn around and shit, and the NASCAR nigga's like, yo, let me get half a pound of nigger toes.
Like, sir, in 1 second, sir. You try to pay, they're like, you got any Confederate dollars? We don't usually take this Yankee currency.
Yeah, you got any Federalist notes?
What Cracker Barrel is for white people, Waffle House is for black people.
Yeah.
And mad Southern white people are going to be like, Jesus, you're wrong. And I'll be like, don't care, you're white. So what I'm saying is, that's how we feel. So, and I say this as someone who has eaten at Waffle House twice.
Hey.
So I am an expert.
So, sometimes you aim down your sight, sometimes you fire from the hip. You know what I'm saying?
Do you go?
Fire from the hip.
Do you go? Miro's using those Call of Duty metaphors for life.
You know what I'm saying?
We're using in our new church that we're making after the pandemic called
Bang.
Song on a Hill. No relation to Hillsong.
No, none.
Okay?
Okay, everybody chill.
Okay.
Everybody relax.
Yes, all our deacons wear off-white sneakers.
That's
just a coincidence.
Listen, it's just to keep a uniform thing. Nobody's special.
And for the record, I want to, you cowards at TMZ. You snuck church. You snuck cameras into our church, and you detailed
worship
into the priest of worship, where people come, to avoid social isolation laws,
to wash away
the hecticness.
Yeah.
And you really caught on tape the fact that Miro lies naked in the aisle and demands for parishioners to empty their wallets on him. And when enough money covers his body, he pops up in head-to-toe brand new Versace. So Jesus can give the crowds fish and bread, and you believe that?
Yeah.
But Miro popping up with Versace that hasn't come out yet?
Yeah.
That's when you become heathens?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's what you do. Oh, but it's okay to do. Oh, it's sacramental wine. It's sacramental wine. Yeah, there's no wine over here. Just me in a Versace jogging suit with a full boner. Okay?
Preach.
You know you and I would also Ferragamo.
I would also like to comment on the fact that Victor told me not to comment on this. I'm getting a little choked up.
Listen, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Get it off your chest, man. Get it off your chest. We're in a safe place.
The fact that I have 5 ventilators, designed by Virgil, just to flex.
Yeah,
I earned those.
You earned them.
I earned
those.
You picked
yourself by your bootstraps.
And I would just like to say I have 5 more designed by Cause. Yeah. Okay. And I have some more coming from Miami from Asshole Sniffs Glue. And you know what? Just respect some art. Okay? Just respect some art.
They're art, okay? They're not to be used.
Okay? They ventilate me.
Yeah, they are fully functional, and I could totally donate to the hospital, but,
We're gonna be sleeping, and Andrew Cuomo's gonna be at our door like, hey, where the fuck those ventilators, my guy?
Hey, pal. Then he hooks one to each nipple ring and drags them out the crib.
Let's go. Come on, Andy. It's Cuomo time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, Chris, grab one. Hey, Chris, pull it with your Prince Albert.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Chris. Yo, shout out to them two motherfuckers. You finesse. You know they finessed a show after this whole shit.
You don't see what's going on? They're coming for our necks.
Yeah.
They're coming for our necks. People 100%. Were just like, oh, Jesus and Mero, they seem like brothers. They're super close. What's the closest thing we could do? They were like, boom, 2 Italian guys whose father gave them jobs based on nepotism. Think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Get us out of here. They're trying to get us out of here. Don't let them do it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was what comedian said the shit? I can't place it. I think it was I might have said Patrice O'Neal, but
Hamburger?
I think it might have been Chappelle, might have been Patrice. I don't know.
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack.
Don DC Curry could have been.
Okay.
Don't know.
Okay.
But could have been Arnez J. But he said, "Don't like me too much, because if you like me too much, white people are gonna come here and they're gonna take my ass." You know what I'm saying? I think it might have been Paul Mooney. I think that was it. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that was said by Adebisi in the showers in jail in Oz. Okay. And then he said, "Show me your tits."
Shout out to me for being like, yo, I'm gonna catch. You know what? I'm gonna watch like Miss Maisel. I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch Ozark. I'm gonna watch all this stuff. I'm gonna watch Billy. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna binge Billions. I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I just end up watching like fucking NBA TV. Fucking this game was played in 1997. The Detroit Pistons took on the Chicago Bulls in a regular season game for no reason.
Well, nigga, I've been so bored. I have been having NBA 2K20 play against itself.
Yes.
And let me tell you something.
Yes.
Those games, if you're high, they fucking smack. Yo. But then you know what happens? At some point, the computer's like, you know what? I'm shooting from 45 feet behind the half court line.
Yep.
And the shit switches in, and you're like, nah, I gotta turn it off now.
No. This shit is nah.
Like at that point, like even Doris Burke and she's like, oh my God, this nigga hit that shot. I'm like, and Doris Burke is like, I said the N-word. No one believe you, Daniel. And I'm like, how'd you know my government name? What the fuck? Fuck shit. Doris. And she's like, yeah, I've seen the nasty things you've done to my Google searches using the connects. I'm like, oh wow.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
I just like that video where you're on the court dribbling. Like,
Mike Breen's like, yeah, that's right. Jesus for 3. Bang!
Bang!
You know how many times a night I say that? You disgusting piece of shit. Bang!
Imagine if your MacBook just did that. Like, that's just a disease you have. You're trying to be mad quiet and shit.
Like, yo, chill, nigga. I don't want niggas to know I jerk off OD. Come on, chill.
All you hear is like right before you come, you hear for 3. You're like, what the fuck was that? Bang!
The bang! Like, what?
You're like, oh shit.
Nigga, fuck up your nut. You're like, what the fuck?
Shit just trickle out like bleh.
Bloop. This shit's about to come out like fucking Krakatoa, nigga. And they should just come out like bloop.
Should just come out like ketchup. Should just come out like ketchup. Like when you got, when you hit it from the back on the bottle and then you gotta you give up and you gotta like put the knife in it. Like I get what a buzzkill. What a buzzkill. Yeah, I hate my life. I hate this ketchup. You turn the reverse chance. I hate my life. I hate my life. Gunshot. Pow. I hate my life. I hate you too.
Yo, man, by the end of the shit, I'm gonna end up listening to that Logic song, mad unironically.
What?
I don't want to be alive.
You know what it is? Because you're not making a. Are you loading a gun over there? What's going on?
No, please.
Like if you're like, I don't want to be alive, and I hear you loaded the gun. I mean, like I just let me know when I gotta start the AKs because you got something else planned tonight. And
that's something. It's crazy because I'm like, it's wild. I apologize. Because like the Twitter shit, it's just like, all right, like I occasionally get bored of going on Twitter. People are like, yo, you suck, blah 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 blah, and I just be like, yeah, you're right, I'm trash. I responded to some dude by being just like, yeah, I'm trash. I'm like, yo, later I'm gonna off myself on Zoom tonight so you can take my place. And the nigga was like, yo, you talk to me. This is great. I was like, yeah.
See?
I had to say that I was gonna murk myself for you to get enjoyment. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
You're doing it wrong. You should be like, I'm gonna be like, oh wow, you don't. What you gotta do is get in people's head and be like, you're so stupid. You left your location on in your last tweet. Just do something like that. People will lose their shit. Because what happens is they'll go back and look at their last tweet and see if the location is on. They'll be like, it's not. But they'll be like, he wouldn't have just said that if it wasn't on. Now, see, this is the thing. You got. It's 4-dimensional chess, baby.
Ooh.
Or sometimes you gotta say something.
Playing that Microsoft 3D chess. They go with the lightning bolts and shit.
See, sometimes somebody say something wild to you. You gotta go back in their page, find their child's name, and be like, would Chris like it if he saw you talking like this?
Huh? Simple
like that.
Wow.
To quote Kingdom Hearts, simple and clean is the way it should be. Okay? That goes for stab wounds, gunshots, and when you're battling people on Twitter. Okay?
That's right.
Okay?
So, one shot, one kill.
Okay? It's like my cousin said, back in the 90s in Rikers, if a guard fuck with you, how'd you get them back? And I put in my hand and I was like, He was like, you don't know the answers. Let me tell you. And he was like, what you did, you got someone to give them the name of their kid's daycare center or school. You wrote the name and the address on a piece of paper. You threw it out the cell at them.
Ooh.
Now imagine the nigga throw that. Because listen, if you fuck him up, he does know where your kids is at. You know? Listen.
Niggas get nervous.
Niggas get nervous. But then niggas was like, fuck that, that's too much work. So they just started shitting in a water bottle for like 4 weeks straight.
Oh, yeah. And then just started.
And then you'd be like, yo, CO.
Yo, here, hold this bottle.
Happy birthday. Yeah. So, you find out more stuff like that when our book, if it ever drops. I mean, open your third eye. I just want to say that Trump was so afraid of the knowledge we dropped in the book. Yep. He and Putin made coronavirus to stop our book tour and our book from dropping.
Okay, now shit! I just got a call from Legals being like, chill. Oh shit. Damn.
I just got a call from Legal and I'm like, yo, y'all can suck my dick. I'm recording from Deezer Studio. How y'all feel? Okay. And you're not getting this MacBook back. Alright, y'all sick.
Yo, I'm also wondering that. I'm like, yo, am I just gonna open up a Radio Shack down here with all these fucking mics?
Oh, like, listen, I put all this shit on Craigslist. Like, they're gonna be like, Jesus, turn on your lights. I'm like, oh wow, shit, y'all never sent me one. They'll be like, you were using it last week. I was like, what are weeks? What is time?
What is that?
Who is this?
It's a man-made concept. Come on, bro.
If anything, I'll just knock over I'm gonna knock over the camera and run out the room.
Like, yo, shit. Oh, yo.
I'm like, oh shit, earthquake. Ah. They were like, these there was no earthquake.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was like a 2.5 on the Mike Richter scale.
There you go. Oh.
Rangerstown, pal.
You know it. Oh, let's go.
wow.
How come they can't play Rangers games? It's so cold that should kill the virus, right? I'll hang up and listen. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the one sport they could be playing because, everybody knows if you put a virus in the freezer, they freeze. So then,
Mike, I got a question.
Then it's baseball.
Mike,
Go ahead.
listen. Back in the 80s, I had a white Pontiac.
Uh-huh.
And what I noticed, in the summer, it didn't get that hot because the white kind of reflected the sun. And in the same kind of way, it's no longer the 80s. So I'm just asking, I'm just completely asking.
I see where you go with this.
There's so many black people in the NBA now. Wouldn't that just raise the temperature of the arena and it just kind of cook the virus? I mean, that's something to put out there.
I got to tell you, I can't disagree. I mean, there's no scientist that has disproven this. I haven't read anything. I read a lot of medical journals. Bonds, tell him.
Also, look for us to be special guests on the new. I heard. Hey, shout out to Quibi. Hey, Quibi out there.
Hey.
Quibi, the mobile platform that launched on the day the government was like, everyone stay in your house. That's gotta suck. That's.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, but
I only say that because our new show is coming to Quibi. It's called Sack Tappers. You just hold the phone to your nuts and you take a picture and we judge it. Us, Chrissy Teigen, and Chance the Rapper judge your sack.
And we all sit in chairs that spin around and then we see the sack for the first time.
I want that sack.
the mask sack.
The mask sack. Whose sack is that?
Whose sack is that?
Whose sack is that?
We're gonna show you one pubic hair a week.
Today's sack was FKA Twigs. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea.
That's wild.
Thank you. I was a proper sack.
Thank you so much. It was a proper sack. I'm just so delighted to be here with all of you. It's just a delightful time.
Thank you for enjoying the Quibi show. Sack Tappers. Up next, Sack Tank. Dun, 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 dun. Mark Cuban, how much do you pay for this sack?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got to look at the wrinkles in the scrotum, and I don't see a lot of wrinkles. It's one thing I learned back in '87 when I invested in terrestrial satellites is that you got to really look for the wrinkles, okay? And I don't see a lot of wrinkles here. I see a lot of smoothness in the ball, and I don't like that. So I'm out.
But
yeah.
Mark Cuban need to buy that sack so he'd finally have a sack. Listen, I offer you $200,000 for 25% of your company. I want to own 25% of your sack. What do you say?
I've been working for 45 years on this sack, Fubu man. Is there any way that
I'm Barbara Cortland. Put that whole sack in my mouth.
Oh, you got it.
Sack Tank, yeah. Everyone's like, yo, that's nasty, but you know what? A lot of you networks need content right now.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you need us to make,
watch it.
If you want Sack Tank, we can make it happen. Okay.
Listen, the Bodega Boys think tank will come up with so much content for you. It will.
Any show on right now, me and Miro can record it digitally. Victor will make it happen. Now, I just want to put a little caveats here. If you sign up for this, you have to be okay with blackface, whiteface, Jew face,
full nudity.
I'm gonna stop right here. I'm being told to stop from Showtime.
Jew face, yo, infanticide, yo, chill.
Yeah, that's right.
Yo,
we eating babies.
Eating babies.
Coming to listen. The Food Network's like, yeah, we need a new show, but not like that.
Like, we're not that desperate, nigga. We just put shoes on the barefoot contestant and call it the contestant with shoes. Nigga, we good.
Welcome to Chop. Today, your ingredients are chocolate chips, hummus, celery, and a 4-month-old. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, shit, man.
All right, these is trying to make 4 months. How active? Trying to make a 4-month-old ice cream.
They're not even tender.
The ice cream maker never works. You hate to see this.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Miro's frying.
Miro's frying up the baby like it's plantains.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's very gamey.
Okay, wow, okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's flip over back to these. This is where
Okay, Jesus is making a chopped cheese. There's a lot of bone in there. You hate to see that. You hate to see
no, you know that's supposed to be boneless. Oof.
Have the Susio boys gone to Susio?
We shall see. Nah, but
The
everything's out of control, bro. The barometer for everything is fucked up because of this fucking quarantine, bro. Everybody on social media is horny. Everybody's wild and everybody's saying wild shit. Motherfuckers saying the N-word in fucking little when they know their mic is hot. Like, this shit is out of control.
Mic is hot. The mic is hot.
You guys got to
That's a good LA song.
Realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you see the tweet where the girl was like, she doesn't like guys that order dessert after dinner because that's feminine shit?
Feminine? I was like, what? So because I want a fucking chocolate lava cake, that makes me like what? What does that make me? That means I'm not gonna blow your back out when we get back to the fucking Holiday Inn Suites.
But at the same time, yo, all I'm saying is like, oh, you like something another nigga made that's sweet in your mouth?
My son has cookies.
That's how you get it down, Miro? Word?
Yo.
Word?
I'm like, yeah, put that tiramisu in my mouth, Zaddy.
This nigga licking a creme brulee. Wow.
Yeah, flame that shit, Zaddy.
Okay. I only brought that up to announce our new OnlyFans, the Dessert Boys. Yeah.
We rub dessert over our nude bodies and then we eat it.
There you go. You don't see the nasty things I do with a fucking Star Crunch.
Yo, I got a fucking mozzarella prosciutto. I know that's not a fucking dessert, but watch what I do with it.
Good enough. Good enough. Watch what Miro does with vegan fluffer. It's gross.
Vegan. The description just says vegan cream pie, vegan fluff cream pie. You're like, yo, chill. I hope this is what it means.
The jar just says casting cream.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Chris.
Yo. Oh man. Is Pino doing good right now? Is Pino booming?
People,
I want to know like what types of businesses are booming right now.
Podcasts are down. Podcasts are down. Street Easy's web traffic has dropped 54%. It's dropped to the point where if you go on Street Easy, they no longer tell you how long houses have been on the market because the market is suspended.
Yikes.
So you take that how you want to take it. Podcasts are down. Not this one. Thank you. Shout out to Bodega Hive.
We all the way up.
Sadly, the amount of podcasts being started has gone up, which we're just like, yo, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, chill out.
Okay.
It's not for everybody.
I did that twice.
Yeah.
We're on episode 198. Like,
fam, listen. I feel like collectively we watch a lot of basketball. At no point in our lives have we ever said, yo, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Podcasts are the only thing where like someone, in order to pay homage to you, they try to take your job.
It's wild. I mean,
they're like, yo, I really enjoyed that podcast. Let me start my own fucking one and run this guy out of town.
Yeah, get him out of here. You know
that makes no sense.
He's younger. He's better.
That's like, oh, wow, I took my kid to a great daycare center. Let me buy the building across the street and start my own. Like, no, just enjoy the product, bro.
Yo, come on, B. You know what I'm saying? Just do your
shout out
at home.
Shout out to Janice Griffith, the homie. Today on Twitter,
gang.
She was saying something about masturbation being boring or something, and some guy was like, you need to try your other hand. It feels different. And she really was like, yo, my nigga, I do this professionally.
I does this.
Like, low-key, I was reading it. I was like, yo, did he just tell Steph Curry when to release a shot? Like
fam.
Like, yo, dumb? Fam. Well, are you dumb?
Stupid.
Stupid.
Yo, like, yo.
I don't even get the chance.
Man.
Also, if you can masturbate with one hand, I'm gonna listen. I'm no doctor. I'm not Dr. Fauci. I'm Dr. Susi. But if you're jerking it with the right, at some point you're gonna jerk it with the left. You don't need someone to tell you that.
Time. Yeah.
You know, and vice versa. If you're jerking with the left, you're gonna jerk with the right.
It's all about the angles. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up.
It's all about the angles. We just listen. Ideally, what Dr. Susia wants you to do is flatten the curve, and by the curve, I mean the curve in your deck.
That's
so
right.
you know, just
switch hands.
The same every time you listen. Every day, 5 times a day. Rub one out. Wash your hands. Remember, rub, wash, rub, wash. Remember, it goes like this: right hand wash, left hand nut, left hand rub, right hand slash.
There you go.
That's the way you bust up in a god inside.
Hey.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful when you masturbate. So please alternate hands. This has been a Bodega Boys public service announcement. You know what I'm saying?
Or do it with no hands. Which is, sounds hot, but it's not, because in that movie I saw where the little kid was jerking off, he humped against the side of the bed, and then like he threw the... You know what? The movie's very problematic. I don't know why I was watching it, but that's what happens when you're home now. So
I might order a real doll just to fuck around. Just to be like, I ordered a real doll.
I feel like that's not so much just to fuck around. That's just to like fight with your wife.
Yeah, but I'm like, she can't kick me out. You tight.
I feel like she'll kill you. There's a Fast Company report, and it's about like couples who their marriages were like while stressed and what the quarantine is doing to them. And they had a Japanese lawyer. He was like, yo, all my clients are calling me and they're talking mad low, and he couldn't figure it out what was going on. He said they're all calling from like inside closets.
That's wild.
Like, he's like, yo.
Y'all shit hasn't hit the fan with y'all yet? Oh boy.
They're like, shit hit the fan, but they're just like, yo, like I need the paperwork to be ready as soon as the shit's done. Like niggas is out. Like
you hate to see it. I be feeling bad for niggas that never. Now, if you married and you never been through some shit in your marriage and you go through it now in the quarantine, I feel sorry for you, my guy.
Yeah, I papi.
You know what I'm saying? Hold your head, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just spooky times.
Both of them, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all.
You know the vibes. But you know what it is. You gotta stay alive. Like that terrible BG song. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Is that a classic? Or is that just like catchy?
You know what? I'm gonna say it's a classic to some people. I don't want to be racist, white people, but yeah, I think correct me. I think at one point that was white people's March Madness.
Yo, facts.
Yes, at one point.
Yo, IG battle, BGs versus Earth, Wind & Fire. Who wins?
Oh, see, you dropped the ball right there. BGs versus Future.
BGs versus Future.
Let's go. Listen, what Future gonna do when he drop Purple Rain and BGs drop Emotions? Huh? You want that? Okay, shit. Y'all don't want that?
Oh shit!
You know what? You know what the BG problems? Act like BGs don't got hits.
And it's wild too because Future won't be saying shit. He'll just be there leaned out, just playing music, like telling his DJ, "Play March Madness."
Play March Madness. So what happens? Okay, what happens when Future thinks he's going in for the kill and he puts on March Madness and the BG's laughing is like, oh, I thought this was a bad one. I didn't realize it was an exhibition and they dropped Night Fever.
Ooh,
nigga. Night Fever.
Night Fever. Oh, I'm about to win this battle.
Okay.
They got the dub play and shit with like Drake singing on shit. Like,
okay, all of us are in the chat like, yo, this nigga threw on fucking Night Fever. That's that shit, nigga.
Goddamn.
Just mad fire emojis and shit. Niggas like, yo. Niggas is like, yo, I was getting money to this, yo.
Oh, facts. I was selling.
Yo, niggas come in like, oh, it's my shit right here, yo. Woo. Oh, what? Get money. Hip hop, real hip hop. He's like, yo, that's my shit right there.
That shit got me every time.
Okay.
Like, yeah, nigga, I'm with you. You dolphin ass nigga.
BG talking mad shit. Like, what else you got? What else you got?
Ass nigga.
Okay. Future scrambling. Future what?
Yo. Oh, stand up on the motor, bust the dashboard.
No, you gotta do it. Oh,
like that don't even make no sense.
God bless it on my trap niggas. And like it's like, yo, yo. And niggas be like, yo, he won. He won a lot. And then like BG's is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Had to say the trump card, just in case.
Oh shit.
But you know what?
Y'all
niggas, y'all not ready?
They're not ready.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yo, it's over.
Gee, yo. These niggas shut that shit down, nigga.
Damn town.
Yo. The refs gotta get involved. They're like throwing like ding, 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 ding. Yo, the battle's over. Battle's over. Yo.
Future stays slumped. They're like, yo, is he regular slumped or like KO?
Nah, he slumped this shit. He gotta do an apology on his IG. Drake does the both sides one. Hey, it was a good for the culture, The
BGs
my mom was
are so
a huge
good. Fan of the BGs. Yeah, so
what the Bee Gees have done for Toronto is so important and so incredible. What we've got to witness tonight, disco and hip hop together. I'll never forget this night.
Never.
You know, I was talking to my son, Adonis. You know, he looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid, and you know, we just appreciate it tonight. Peace and no, love and blessings, Drake.
Peace.
A
little emoji.
And then next week, Drake got a new song called "Staying Alive Slide." I'm like, wait a minute. It go hand in the air, that foot down, spin your hands around, spin your arms around. That's what happens when you on some poppers.
What niggas and poppers? But he, I don't know if this was strategic or what, but he was just like, I'm gonna drop this shit right when niggas is home doing TikToks like a motherfucker.
But it's not number one on TikTok. It only has 97,000 videos on TikTok. While Megan Thee Stallion, Rowdy Rich the Box, all these other songs got mad stuff. It's number one on the record on like radio station on streaming, but streamings aren't really real like that. It's like little kids let that shit loop for 24 hours. Like if you don't gotta dance, this shit ain't real. And I think TikTok is this is a generation, like we grew up and saw the internet come. This generation on TikTok has always had the internet. So they can see right through a marketing scheme. Like they heard that Drake shit was like, you know what? This nigga trying to go platinum off of us. We're gonna do a couple of dances and keep it moving. Because the whole thing of TikTok is the people on TikTok pick what songs are hot, not the record labels. So until they recognize that, nothing's gonna happen. Because if that was the case, like right now, the number one song on record labels would be like fucking remember Justin Bieber? His song flopped on fucking TikTok.
Oh my God.
Yo, you got the honey.
Because how you gonna TikTok to that? You need a fucking 20-second dance, B. Come on, stop playing.
Bieber at one point was telling his fans to download VPNs to stream his music. My nigga, whoa, my nigga, relax.
They're like, VP what?
Hi, I'm a Justin Bieber fan. I'd like to buy a secure shell terminal and maybe a XDCC egg drop bot so I can listen to my favorite song.
Yes, comrade.
Can I also get a copy of Red Hat Linux, the latest distribution?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, yes.
Please,
and,
my friend, please to share screen with me and allow me to control your computer remotely. Is that okay?
I'm using a 386 in my father's garage. Can you help me set these Sound Blaster IRQ settings so I can right now I have it running off of out of a QDOS window.
Yes, that is good, my friend. But first, very important that you connect me to your internet as soon as possible, my friend.
You have control of my screen. Why is the arrow going to the folder that says credit card? What are you doing?
Oh, don't worry about that. It is a simple measure. It is a simple measure to verify that.
Why are you downloading all my nudes? What's going on?
Don't worry about this. It is a good thing.
Hey, stop.
Just
stop.
No, it's okay. No, calm down. Calm down, my comrade. It is good. It is good for you. No, no, it's okay.
I'm turning on my PO antivirus.
Oh no, I cannot combat this. I've been booted. I've been booted from the Zoom. I've been booted. I'm sorry, I have been booted from Zoom.
Bro, I've been booted since 1988, bro.
Yo, shout out to people calling me high booted.
No,
y'all fucking booted.
No, back in my day, getting booted me fucked in the butt. Like, it was 80. You know what? Yo, it's been your boys, the Sucio Boys. Episode 198.
Yeah.
Just another nasty, filthy. When you leave, after you listen to this, I want you to wash your hands and then put your earpods in the water and wash them too.
For real.
And then go to the Genius Bar because we made you destroy your earpods. But it's worth it. Speaking boy, Jesus Nice, aka Young Chipotle, aka Pockets Stay Fat like Tyrio, aka Pockets Stay Fat like whom? Here we go. That felt very classy. Like it was very epic. Like Someone I might know you, but it's Young Day Party, Young Hot Take, DJ Fuego, Mr. Nanos with Arando, 1994, Mikel going off the Juve Voss, MC Looking Goopy, putting up for 40 with your shorty, aka don't talk to me in the Uber pool because I don't know you.
I don't know you.
The original +1 got a +1, so don't make a fuss, son. Jesus Rossi and the Jamaican Jew. Jermaine Avocado Toast, Young Pa. The Ghost of Mufasa, Young Chakuni without the coonery, aka Chili Limon, left-handed leader for the Yankees, K-Lo-K. Two Phone Jones. Jesus Ex Machina, J. Chuck, Stanley Cups, the Human Dr. Bonner's label. Dilute. Motherfucker. Dilute again. Get out of the trap, yo. Mr. 240p, cause like my Pinot Blurry, yo. Shout out to you. Yes, porn, please. Why don't you guys update anymore, man? Why not? I mean, please. I just need it. I just need that 4K. And people was like, why don't you pay for it? And I was like, why don't you mind your business? Why don't you don't worry about what I turn my penis into a Jabberwocky for? AK up next. You got DJ Woolite, aka listening to Washed FM. Today, we got Boston's Finest. It's a song about being a father to your child. It's NOG and the Bulldogs called what? Be a father to your child. That's right. What's the message? Be a father to your child. That's right. That's right. That's how bad things were in Boston. They had to make a song like, yo, be a father.
You know what I'm saying?
They was like, be a father. They was like, yo, put down your No More jersey and be a father. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Be a father, right? Edward.
Be a father. You can't keep running around worshiping Manny Ramirez and Big Papi. Like, be a father.
Come on.
All right? And then you're like, I can't be a father. I can't be a father. I got to go home and watch The Departed. They're like, come on, Saul. Go home and be a father. Thank you. That's our Boston. That is our Boston. The Curry Goat, Jesus Spicer, Jamal Hashburn. The Bronx, Celine Dion, Dre Nephew's nephew, the Moreno, you can't contain no the human memory with Ja, Young Aaron, racist provocateur, Herrick Bud Cross, Nelson Mandela, Sergio Can't See Me, Vladimir Buffin, the human word is melting in your mouth. Mr. Bexon Deckerton, Ricky Tiki Squabby, Greg Popovich, Morris Richard Chestnut, Maganbi. Not Magaby, but I got that cucumber. Did you suppress, but your boy never is. I am the Art Dundada Ganoush, no more cup of noodles. The Prince of Peck on the Fashion Nova Cash Nova. William Rice 5 cent, 10 cent dollar. Forget the small change, give me. Big money wine.
Big money.
The only anthem I salute is Dipset. Mr. Sager, catch me at square one, top left. Man's is what? Marv. True Rizzuto, holy cow. Mr. Soft Punk, all I do is count chicks and jerk off. We got OJ, Purple Stuff Soda, and it's me, Sunny D. Hey. You bought me at the beginning of quarantine. I don't think you should drink me, because if you look, like, I've separated into, like, some sort of chemicals and water at the top. Like, you'll die if you drink me, but maybe you want to die to get out your house. Ha ha! David Yerman, these expensive, these red bottoms, these bloody shoes. Smokeem Noah, Andrew Coonan, a.k.a. the Junior Energy God Jr. Come sit down upon me, Charger. Call me Petco because I got your bitch on freeze. Topic of gossip and site. I said, shout out to the 11791. Don't be on the LI double off. You're not an essential worker. I'm talking to you, Calvin.
That's right.
AKA Grandpa Joe, because when you see Charlie, you see me. Don't touch that golden ticket. I see your man, Dead-Eye Jesus. Morning, Sheriff. Be ashamed if I came in your store or I see that you're closed for social distancing. So I guess I'm going to do some credit card scamming on your website. Have a good day. Miss Topton at Street Easy with a bad breeze. Sorry. Street Easy is closed. There's no shopping at Street Easy.
Nope.
There's no bad breezy. There's no pretending I'm Yeezy. So please, don't believe me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The black Asiatic addict will crack your back like automatic craft master. Mr. La Marina in the Mesh Marina. With a fresh misdemeanor, cold demeanor, aka the cheap mask killer. No one will be illa. The black Zach Morris support Morris. Young KPI. Your personal Jesus, aka your problematic babe, is not a secret family. If you're quarantined with them. And up next.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
To do this. Do that little Wayne shit where he hits the blunt right before the fucking, he does his thing.
Nice.
It's your boy, the Kid Murray, a.k.a. the Human Durag Flap, a.k.a. Donovan McDab, a.k.a. Curve Gotti, a.k.a. Triz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? Load to jump the curb, eat motherfucking dog. Keep it moving, ask me if I give a fuck. I don't because social distancing, nigga. I gotta keep it rolling. A.k.a. I know fucking baby, I fucking mang, my nigga. A.k.a. no need to check the guest list. This is Young Berg versus Chingy on Instagram Live. Are you kidding me? I am one of 5 people in here. I invited Jesus. He said, get the fuck out of here. Literally. He didn't even spell it out. He just sent me a text saying GTFOH.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. This is terrible. Let me out of my house. A.k.a. CC Dab back here. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the fucking basement doing dabs with my motherfucking peak and losing my goddamn mind. Let's go. A.k.a. Tiger Bass Bullets. Smoke a 3-gram blunt and they hit you with this 9 iron. They're gonna go lay on the rough. You know what I'm saying? A.k.a. get into the money and the smoke. It's your boy Goldman Schmack. A.k.a. I motherfucking bought my kids another house across the street and then I built a sterile tunnel under it so they can have two places to live at once because I'm the motherfucker, the dad of the year, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to get bored of their own crib, you know what I'm saying? AKA bitch smack me on boy, you know what I'm saying? AKA DA or Metadona, AKA Dick in your baby motobo. This pussy belong to you because of self-quarantine, because I cannot, even if you grant me access to your pussy, which I would request at first, I would not endanger you by coming to your house, your place of residence, and exposing you to COVID-19 coronavirus because
That's
you are
true.
queen.
That's true. That's
You
fair.
are queen. I love you. A.K.A. Barlow Santana, so smooth. I fall asleep at the wheel and crash the zip car, which is really hard to do since the car wasn't even on. So how do you crash a car that does not even have the key in the ignition? Shout out to Barlow Santana. A.K.A. the Dominican Dada Deckman Daddy, you know what I'm saying? When this quarantine is up, y'all gonna see me on the strip of sunglasses at night. A.K.A. I might type my card again. There's definitely money on it. Don't make me embarrass you in front of Genius Bar when they come up here and ask for quick selfies and ask me how hidden the kids are. You know what I'm saying? You like your little Merrill's computer job, Mr. MacBook? All right. Then put the motherfucking hoodie in the cart and keep it pushing. Let me check out via PayPal or it's gonna be a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Romeo Santos. Haha. Tu favorito, mami. So zany. Let me black out. Yo, I'll still be a sucio boy and kiss your teeth into a Zoom, nigga. You're not safe. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Light No Dutchie. Hello. Is it weed you're looking for? Much respect to the first responders. Bringing trees and all the ganjas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all niggas out there hustling, you know what I'm saying? Still trapping, you know what I'm saying? Keep it safe though, you know what I mean? Sterilize your bags, all that good shit. A.K.A. Tom Brazier, got my balls deflated more than Bobby Crafts. We will be the table shower boys in the near future. I promise you that. But right now, we just a jerk over the shower boys. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Field Ass Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I won't explode your consoles but consensually post-quarantine. A.K.A. Lil Snoozy, first nigga to tap out on live. I've been social distancing before this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Brian NL Messi, MVP of Gelato. A.K.A. Zenio Bettyfield. I gotta get some sticks. A.K.A. Joe Hookah. I dare you.
To what?
To smoke with me.
At where?
At Mama Sushi. When it opens up in 2040. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Been bossing. My hands are gifted. Have you ever in your life been smacked in the face and thought that you were next in line to be the doctor that people love and be replaced by an Italian? I'm incensed. Can't get the strap. A.K.A. I open your fucking medicine cabinet because I'm the Zen man. A.K.A. Rico Sobro. A.K.A. Baby Newport 25 niggas got garbage down the way. A.K.A. Nino Brown shut the Carter down because we are currently closed for business, but we are accepting all online crack orders. A.K.A. live from the corner of 187th Street and Pinehurst, ignoring all suggested curfews, is the East Tremont Stevie B doing all his greatest hits to absolutely nobody, like I wanna be the one your teeth is fucking and Dope Sick Love, don't let me leave. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. Mate, let's suspend the flights. So I'm doing this via Zoom, just to let you know that there's only 2 rock stars left in the world, mate. It's the Bodega Boys, of which I am one. The plantain sleeping over in the sky. One day you will find me smoking weed on Tremont, huffing Lysol till I'm high, I cannot see. You know what I'm saying? A.K.A. I met Mike Princess, I'm never gonna fail. A.K.A. playing NBA 2K in Portland, smoking legal. It's your boy, Barmello Anthony.
For 3.
Bang! You're jerking off again? Jesus Christ! A.K.A. if you see me at Target, higher than a motherfucking Diplodocus choach on Mars with Richard Branson on a spaceship, approach me like a motherfucking Earthside mammal because we are under quarantine, and what the fuck am I doing outside? I must be crazy. I'm sorry. I must be wildin'. You know what I'm saying? It's been closed for months. A.K.A. hey kids, whoa, it's Penzo the Clown. I reviewed your kid's birthday party. I'll show up to your kid's party after it's over. Because of social quarantining, I said I was going to do Zoom, but what I meant was I was going to Zoom over to your place and expose you to the germs. Oh, wow, is that blood? Mr. Fun, take over while I check out I swap my sinus.
Hey, kids want to zoom, and a pom, buy a pom in the back of my van. I mean, just come out, just what's going on, bro? Like,
no.
break the quarantine, bro.
It's our van.
Bro, let me cough on you. Come here, bro.
No. Let's go. AKA, I saw Fake Linty and favorite SoundCloud rapper, dog. He's high off motherfucking Poland Spring bottled water that has been half opened in the sun in the car for months, and some mistolin that I boiled to make the crib smell good. You know what I'm saying? So do your best. Expect an album in the next 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you have a SAP, please put it on now, my people. Okay, I love everybody. We're gonna do this bilingual. Let's go. Asante me lo pito, coño. Oye, que lo que guay. Llegó el ojito de FIFA, coño. Bajé chuque con la tabla soba. Y la cámara prendida. Dime a ver qué es lo que tú dices, mamá huevo. Ey, deje que me den banda de la casa ahí que tú vas a ver, coño, que voy a salir con un maquinón con la puerta que abre para arriba, loco, y 5 tipas con la chapa hecha, loco. A lo loco, a lo foca, como decimos allá acá en el patio, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Showtime, la casa, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Cash Shop, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Disus Bueno, you know what I'm saying? En la nota jamaiquina, shout out Hassan y Senga, que pone la fucking nota en vivo toda la noche, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Víctor Martin, el papi de la Lady, 24 quilates de magia en esa melena. Shout out de la nena de la bodega, Dale Madula, la planta eléctrica, la insuperable, a.k.a. Vicky, la más loca de todas, la a.k.a. Piecitos de miel. Shout out el presidente Pío, secretario de Defensa Activo con Cacañón. Avísame que lo suelto. Pratatata. Pronta libertad, mi hermano Friki. Y que descanse para mi hermanito Sexor. Y la doña Jacqueline Cruz Towns. Que descanse en paz. Quédate en la casa. Lávate la mano. No sea asqueroso. Cuídate. Me quité ya. 198. Dale.
Yo, it's been episode 198. You know, this is the most dangerous podcast in the world. Yo, keep washing your hands. Be sure to join us next week. Shout out to Cash App. Yo, your boys is out.
That's right.
Peace.
Holla. Peace.
Corona!